This is Cars and Bids.
I'm Kennan.
I'm Filippo.
And today we have a very special game. In our last video, we discovered that Kennan knows nothing about regular cars.
That's right. And today it's time for retribution because Filippo knows nothing about super or exotic cars.
Filippo knows nothing about supercars, sports cars. It's not his thing at all. And so today me and Kennan have lined up a slide presentation where we are going to show Filippo 23 exotic cars, and he is going to try to name them. Now, I'm going to make this interesting. 23 cars. If you name all 23, I will give you my Carrera GT.
Wait, I thought that was a Boxster.
Oh, God. If you name 18, I'll give you the Countach.
Oh.
If you name 3, I'll give you Kennan's E39 M5.
Let's do it.
Okay, Filippo,
Yes.
23 supercars.
Yes.
We know what they are.
Going into this, how confident are you feeling?
0% confident. I think I could get, if I get one right, do I get the wheel from an E39 M5?
You'll get one.
Wheel.
No, you'll get one right. Okay. I would not be surprised if you max out at 4. So let's see what happens.
I'm rooting for you, Filippo. I'm hoping it's more than 4, but man.
But you
we'll
don't think he's going to get 4?
Not entirely confident based on the list that we have provided.
Do I get partial credit?
You could show him like F40s.
I could point to
Get that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Now,
right.
Filippo really does have great automotive knowledge, but the blind spot starts at about 120 grand, and that's it.
That's generous.
Generous.
Yeah, very.
Okay. All right. You ready?
Yeah. Ready.
Car number 1.
Oh, a Countach.
Lamborghini Countach.
A round belly Countach, no less.
Very good.
Thank you.
Lamborghini Countach, 1 for 1.
Either the 500 QV or the 5000. Sorry, the 5000S or the 500S, because they don't know the name either.
That's right.
Yep, it ain't a QV though.
It ain't a QV.
It is not a QV.
It is a round belly.
It is a round belly Countach. Okay.
Great.
You're 1 for 1.
Nice
This
start.
is where the
Great
success
start.
comes to an end.
Had to go somewhere.
All right, next car.
Okay, Ferrari.
Yes.
We're not doing brand here.
I find these quite difficult because I find the 328, 348, and related models. There are no other related models, are there? So if it looks the same.
They all have
all related to
V8s.
me.
I'm going to call that a 348.
That is a 348. No, Kennan.
Oh, incredibly wrong. That is a 328.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a little trick to tell the difference.
Wait, actually, I can picture now a 348, and I'm embarrassed that I made that
I'm going to
mistake.
tell you a little trick to tell the difference. The 308, the bumper sticks out. The 328, the bumper is flat.
Sure.
The 348 looks nothing like these cars.
Well, all right.
It looks like the car's bigger brother, the Testarossa. That's what the 348 looks like with the straight.
I'm picturing that now.
Yeah.
For folks that haven't watched our office tour yet, there is a row of 308, 328, 348 in our entryway.
You should have studied them.
I should have studied them.
You knew these would probably end up on this list, and yet 348. All right. Well,
348. We're not off to a good start. If he thinks that's a 348, we're not off to a good start.
Is there a 348 later? Because that might.
Maybe. Okay. Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you kidding?
I was like joking that it would be funny to be like, oh, haha, I get it. But no, he's stumped.
Filippo.
Literally no idea.
This person could tell. I bet he could name all the Volvo 850 wheel options. And here we are. This is an iconic automobile.
The Ferrari, obviously.
Yep. Yep.
We're not doing brand.
Can I get a hint?
Yeah, you can get a hint. This is an iconic automobile. They
I get a
made 272 of these in 1985. It was Ferrari's first supercar. What else you got for him?
Yep. It was originally built for Group B racing. Instead, they ended up using it on the road. Group B rule changed, so it was just a road car, despite being called a specific version of a car. It's special. It's related to the name of the car.
Okay, I'm starting to question
thinking-
whether he's even heard of the car.
Okay, it's the word omologato in part of. In the,
Yeah. Yes.
Great. Close enough, right?
Okay.
No.
Unfortunately, you do not get this one. It is the
288 Gran Turismo Omologato.
288 GTO. Have you heard of that car?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Didn't know what it looked like till now.
Surprised to discover what the 288
know what it
GTO looks like.
Now, you were thinking in your head this is a 308, is what you were thinking, I imagine.
I knew more than to say that out loud. Yes.
You have to. I'm going to make him make a guess on every car going forward. Okay, ready for the next one? You've still have one.
Yep.
My Carrera GT is not in danger.
Nope.
Oh, an 8C Competizione.
The brand, please.
Alfa Romeo.
Alfa Romeo.
Very
8C.
nice.
Wow,
All right,
look
well
at that.
done. Nicely.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Unbelievably
Thank you.
successful.
Thank you.
What do you know about this car? Anything?
Reputationally not great to drive, but beautiful.
Beautiful.
Zagato made a version of it.
Yes.
That's all I got.
Yes, they did.
Okay. I can't believe you knew that.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
you.
That's
I'm happy.
Because it's not from a supercar brand.
Oh, that's the distinction?
Yeah, oddly.
He got
We'll
4
see.
GT, Carrera GT, but once it okay, interesting.
Okay,
The rest of these are all from
interesting.
Supercar, but he's screwed. All right, or maybe they're not.
One more and I get an E30 M5.
Yep. Ready? I don't think you're in danger.
I think I'm good.
Oh God, who put this in?
That was me. I just wanted to see what he comes up with. Because I know he won't get it, but
It looks very, I don't even know what that looks like. Lamborghini-esque.
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you telling me you can't identify this brand from the very obvious badge?
This is a real vehicle.
Well,
to be fair to you, they didn't make many of them. 10 or 5.
something like that, I think.
But
a
it's
lot of
pretty
them
well known if you're into like old supercars.
Right.
in the 80s and 90s.
The entire point of this video, guys, is that I'm not.
Right. That's, well, yes.
I have literally no clue.
This is the Chisetta Moroder V16T.
Yes.
Moroder was a very famous Italian musician. Surprised you don't know.
Giorgio?
I was embarrassed about the Ferrari. Not embarrassed.
Not embarrassed about this one.
Yeah.
You feel that this, you
This
didn't
is okay.
need to have
This
this.
is okay.
This, you're like, you know what?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is unfortunate that 2 minutes in I am sweating.
Yeah,
Great
he's
time.
going to be refilling that water.
Kennan
soon.
did better with the regular cars. All right. You ready for the next one?
Yes.
You've got 2.
Yeah. This is the Ferrari SB2.
Yes! Yes!
It does
tell
say
me
it
this.
there. Actually, admittedly.
but I knew that without reading that.
Wow.
I had to look to confirm that it was SB2, not the SB.
Now, this is an
Do you know how to tell apart the SP2 and the SP1?
The SB1 has one seat.
Yeah.
He watched your video.
The SP1 has
I
one
did
seat,
it.
the
Thank
SP2
you.
has 2 seats, and the SP3 is a completely different car. It's high quality Ferrari stuff.
Ferrari at their finest.
How did you know this one?
It's recent enough that.
Really? So recency will do it for you?
No.
Do you have any idea what this is based on?
I assume that it is based on the. Let me think through Ferrari's lineup.
Can you think through
From when it was new, is it based on the? I have no idea. I'm gonna say 488, but that's not right.
The 488.
488, famous with its engine in the front.
Right. That's why I said it's not right. I got there.
What is the?
It's a
yours-
488 in reverse.
So the current.
it's a 488 backing up. No roof.
So you just don't know what the current like flagship V12 Ferrari is.
This came out 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So I have to think backwards.
The lineup has not changed that much since then. They've added a
812.
couple
Based
of
on
months.
the 812. 812 super fast.
Right. Which is indeed. This is the Bugatti. Oh my goodness. I do know this. DB12 was where my head goes. That makes no sense.
That's
The Bugatti DB12.
I know. That made no sense. It is the EB110.
Yes.
Very
Sorry,
good.
I had
Very
the,
well
the, the
Now, how did
12.
you? But you don't have any. Never heard of the Marauder, this Chisetta Marauder.
This is a much more well-known car.
much more well. It is
Probably.
more well known. It is more
Yeah,
well
yeah.
known.
This one's a super sports, isn't it, as well? Because it has the window, the 5.
Yeah,
And the wheels. Yeah.
or a GT.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't remember. I
It has the
reviewed
wing
the car.
too, which I think.
I reviewed the car and I
don't know.
forgot.
Hey, producers,
forgotten to.
do they lose a point for not knowing?
Tell us, Bugatti.
Yep.
Tell us where this car was built.
France.
Try again.
Try again.
Okay, it's a reasonable guess given that Bugatti is a French
Absolutely. Try again.
brand. Is it built in Italy?
It is.
Yes. Very good. You're doing great.
Thank you.
You're doing great.
Only second.
There was a
second
brief
after.
period where an Italian man bought the Bugatti brand,
Really?
brought it to Italy,
Sure.
created this car,
Okay.
and then the brand went bankrupt. The factory is still in Italy, wasting away into the
It's largely.
brush.
It's very. I mean, he spent just an inordinate amount of money on the factory, and it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Where is it?
And I think it's in Modena, isn't it?
Yeah, it's near.
Oh,
It's
wow.
near
It's
the
near all the
Crucible.
other. Yeah.
The man's name was Romano Artioli, and his great claim to fame, he also briefly owned Lotus, and he named the Lotus Elise after his granddaughter. There is an interesting fact.
Great fact.
Way to tie it all together.
Thank you.
You're
I don't know if it ties it to anything. Though.
It doesn't. The whole thing.
Lotus Elise, another car Filippo can't name.
Can I get credit for being at 5 or 4?
You're at
whatever I'm
3.
No, because I had the SP12.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
sorry, the
He's at
SP2,
4. Is it 4?
B110, and
Well, that'll be this legit. I think this is the last one you'll get. Swear to God. Okay, ready? Ready for the next one?
The Lamborghini Centenario,
No.
but I'm not that far off.
Well, it's either a yes or no, my friend.
It's one of their insane concepts. The Cian, no.
This was sold to people.
What?
There are guys driving around in this car. It is the ugliest car ever made.
It's up there. I mean,
I'm
really,
now
it's
trying to
aggressive.
see if I can tell what that text on the back says.
You cannot. Because you've never heard of the car, so even seeing a little bit of the text
Are you
isn't
not
going to help.
impressed that I got Centenario?
Yeah, well, how
Which
do
is
you
a
know that
different
car?
Lamborghini
How do you know that car?
I don't know.
In a very similar vein.
Don't you agree that
It's
it's
the
weird
same
that he
vein,
knows
right?
that car? You think he knows the Sion? Oh, I shouldn't have said that. 'cause
I
maybe
already
he
said
thinks
it.
this is the Sion.
No, I already said it.
No, he already.
Oh,
I
did you?
guessed it
He
already.
said that. It's not.
What is it? I have no idea. The Venemo? No, I'm
The,
just
the
named
what? The Vandamel?
Venemo.
He's close. It's the Veneno.
That was close.
I'll give him a half a point.
All right.
The Venanable. Yeah. Well,
I said Veneno.
give him the point.
I'll give him a half a point. Although I think he only got it because he's
No,
trying
I
to put
didn't.
letters
I
together
can't.
back
I
here.
can't read what that says.
Okay, that was the last one you'll get for sure.
I love one quick thing. The door is just straight Aventador.
Yeah.
Everything else is so restyled, and they didn't just
'Cause
couldn't
it's a
touch
body
it.
kit.
Yeah. I know it's so weird.
It's like a
Insane.
heinous
Hideous
Batman
body
body
kit. I know,
kit.
they didn't even
You know
bother
what's
to-
funny? There are YouTubers who freak out about this car. They're like, this is my all-time dream.
Right.
And I look at it and I'm like, that's the ugliest car I've ever seen.
But it
looks
just
like
looks
a
if
Hot
you
Wheels
told me
design.
if you told me that was a Mansory
Yeah.
creation
That's
with the Aventador, it's like I'd
It looks
believe
like a really bad Mansory body kit.
yeah.
But I repeat myself. Okay,
Right. Exactly.
next one. Ready?
Yep.
There's literally no chance he gets this.
No, zero.
I'm going to go for a straight guess. The Mosler GP8, or whatever that's called.
The fact that the Mosler is like a car even is in your
I got
vernacular
nothing
is
anywhere
How
close.
does he know
stunning.
Mosler? When
I
did
don't
we
know.
hear- when
I
did we hear about
clearly,
Mosler?
I don't
He
know
was
what it
flip-
is.
I know what it is. He has nephews and they have car books and he saw it like as he was
You
flipping
think you
through.
saw Mosler in one of those books?
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
don't know this?
No.
This is the Gumpert Apollo.
Oh, okay. I vaguely remember that being a car.
Yep.
Well,
all I
the
got.
truth is the rest of the world only vaguely remembers it being a car also. But as I recall, they were a German manufacturer, small volume.
That's right. And famously, in Jeremy
Okay, so I
Clarkson's
was
review of this car,
generally
he
close.
said, "This is a supercar you will never see parked in Monaco." Recently, there's this YouTube channel I follow that like spots cars, one driven in Monaco.
there you go.
What a wild car, though. I'm not at all surprised you didn't get that.
I
wouldn't
wasn't
expect
I've never
it.
seen one.
I've never seen one either.
I would like so. A buddy of mine went to Germany and saw one randomly.
Oh, wow. How awesome.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, luckily for me, I can see the McLaren badge.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Which helps me.
Does it help
also
you?
MCL on the plate. Okay.
Right. Center caps. It's McLaren.
That's all you
We're gonna
get.
say it's McLaren. I don't think you're gonna get there regardless.
I'm going to give you another hint.
I'm going to give you a hint. I reviewed this car, this literal one. How much do you watch my videos?
give you another
Elva?
hint. Yes, that's it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Nicely
Thank you.
How did you know that?
It came to me.
Came to me.
Just took me
This
5
guy's
Th-
cheating.
This blind squirrel's finding a lot of nuts.
What am I at? How close am I? To
What is he at? 5.5.
5.5.
Wow.
Wow.
Doing well.
That will be
Filippo.
the last one that you get. Wow. I can't believe how well he's doing for someone who knows nothing about these cars.
These are all
Can you give
wild
us?
guesses.
Yes, we knew that when you said Mosler GP8. that was clear to us.
Filippo, can you try to give us some details on this car?
At the very end, can you show me what that?
I don't even know what you're
There is a
talking about.
Mosler
All
car.
the Moslers
I know exactly
were like
what he's talking
MT
about.
whatever.
I know what he's talking about, though. We'll show you a Mosler at the end. You can see. Now, can you tell us any details about this car? Anything. What engine's in it?
Has McLaren center caps.
You can also be assured that it's based on the 720S like every other McLaren.
I assume it is a small displacement V8.
Yeah, they're all the same four.
Same Nissan Drive V8. That's right.
Okay, next one. 5.5
All right,
you have. This is
5.5.
incredible.
5.5. Aston Martin Valkyrie.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
Stunned.
Thank you.
I think he's
honored.
officially doing better at this than I was.
He's
the normal car.
the normal cars. Yeah, he might be. He read up.
It's so
I bet. He knew this was coming. He read up.
I knew it was Aston Martin for the obvious reasons of there's a badge, and then Valkyrie was the only special car I could think of.
Okay.
But knowing you, you could have said the Val Kilmer. It would have been something. That would have been another one you would have gone for.
So you're at
Kennan,
6.5.
accurate
You know enough
adjacent.
about me to know that I know no celebrity, so that reference doesn't help me.
You're at 6.5 then.
Yeah.
All right.
The Ferrari FXX.
What? It even says it on the wing. We didn't cover this. I'm not allowing that. He has no idea what the FXX is.
I appreciate our
Can you
team's
tell
faith
me
in
anything about the FXX?
Sure. I assume that it's based on an F50, and then
Swing and a miss.
Saw the thing. That doesn't count. We're not giving it to him.
Based on the F50.
I assume it's based on the F50. The dude only read it. He's got clueless. It's an Enzo thing.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Next one. God, I'm not counting that one. You're still at
right.
5.5.
Should have just had a straight Enzo, as it turns out. He would have said F50.
6.5.
6.5.
You're at 6.5.
But out of 22, so forget 22, right?
Right. That's true. Fine.
If I go back in time. Well, okay. All right. I think that which McLaren is this?
I'm going to give you a hint. You have never heard of this model. Don't you agree?
There's no way.
This model has never entered your consciousness. So if you throw together a string of numbers and letters, you may get it, but it'd be like guessing
Just
someone's
start
license.
thinking about
I
Epson
wanted-
printers, and you'll probably get
I wanted to go with something in the 5s, but I'll go for a 650 LT.
650 LT. That doesn't exist. This is the 620R.
Yeah, okay.
Somehow.
What that means, no idea. But like all
Is there
of
a
McLaren's lineup,
is there a non-R 620?
No. The 620R is based on another McLaren, but we'll see what happens.
Okay, another McLaren.
Don't look there.
This feels like a 720S.
720S. No, this is the
600
600 LT.
Oh, I had LT right from the last
Now,
one.
the 720S, the whole front end is completely different.
It's funny because everybody says all the McLarens look alike,
Except
and
for
they
that
do,
one.
except for
Except
the
for
one
the-
that he named.
Yeah.
That's the only one that doesn't look like.
Thank God
I
he
was
didn't
getting-
say Alpha. or Speedtail. That was what I was
Right.
hoping he would say.
All right, you're still at 6.5. Next up. I know what you're thinking. This is the same car as last time. No.
This is going to be the 570S.
Yes, this is the 570S. And you did that with process elimination, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, there's
the
also
only
the,
one
there's 600s, but who knows?
There are not. The only 600s are the ones we just showed you. There's 600
Are
LT
there
and
no
620R. Oh, there's a 650S from a while ago, but that looks different.
Very different.
Maybe not to you, but
Yeah, to us, very, very different looking car.
okay.
7.5.
7.5. Ready for the next one?
Okay. I'm gonna guess that this is one of the other Lamborghini names that I already said.
Okay, which one?
I don't remember what I said.
You only had it. He only came to him once.
Centenario.
No.
Okay. What is it?
Try again.
Is it one of the ones I said before? I
Well,
don't
let me
remember.
give you a little hint. The Centenario is based on the Aventador, and this he doesn't.
This is
know
based
that.
on a Huracan?
Yes, this
It's
is
based on Huracan. And I'll give you another hint. Carbon is the focus here.
Oh, nice.
You know why.
Yeah, but he's not gonna.
He's not going to get there. Carbon. Just think carbon.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is
It's
the
the
Lamborghini
Sesto Elemento.
Oh, of course.
This is the fifth
Oh,
element.
sixth element,
Sixth element.
fifth element,
As
whatever
in
it
the
is.
name.
Yeah, as the name.
Yeah.
Okay,
Didn't know that was a car.
ready for the next one?
Yep. Oh, Jesus. All right. This is a Lamborghini. Stradman, I believe, owns one of these.
Yeah.
Shout out to Stradman.
Dude, do you see this picture? This is like instant recognition.
Yep.
Like there wouldn't even
Would
be.
know this thing from a country mile away. In another continent, I'd still know what it was.
You know, Sean saw one of these on the road the other day, and he actually sent me a picture from
Wow.
behind, and I wasn't sure exactly what it was.
in San Diego?
Yeah,
Who has one of these?
he was up at Bob Bluff, probably. He was from,
Yeah.
he was
It
probably.
was probably Gary Bob.
Gary, can you
himself.
go take this out on the road so I can send a picture to my
Yeah,
phone?
yeah.
Anyway, what is this? Do you even know the brand?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
you
a
do.
Lamborghini.
It has a brand on the logo.
I know the Stradman owns one. It's pink.
I reviewed one of these. The windshield wiper came off while I was driving it.
I legitimately have no idea what it's called.
Did it really?
Yeah,
It sounds right.
we never found it. This is a Lamborghini Espada.
Damn it. Shovel.
Shovel.
Sword. Sword.
So the logo. He's referring to the logo, which says Espada with
No,
a
because
sword.
I think in Italian, Espada is shovel.
Shovel, sure.
But
yeah.
in Spanish, apparently, it's sword. The translation.
I don't know.
He cut out the
I might be
Lamborghini
wrong.
Shovel.
I might be wrong.
All
It
Lamborghinis
looks
have
shovel-esque.
Spanish names.
It looks shovel-esque.
Okay, Lamborghini Espada. You're still at 7.5.
Yep. Why are you doing this to me? Just why?
It's fun.
All right, this is Murci Based, obviously.
Wow. How do you think you knew that?
Because we see a Lamborghini Murci Roadster frequently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what was the Murci-based special Lambo? I believe in you. What was it?
They made it both in coupe and roadster form.
Can you give me a hint?
Yes, it cost $1 million, which was $700,000 more than it should have cost.
Sure.
$300,000 being the price of
Yeah.
the regular Murcielago.
They also claimed that it was designed to look like a fighter plane, and you could switch the gauge cluster into plane mode.
Right. Okay.
That was really cool. It had like
It's the
camo seats and stuff.
Yep, it's the coolest aspect of the car.
I can picture the gauge cluster,
Yeah.
but I can't picture the badge that
I'm gonna
says
give
the
him
name.
this one when he. I want this one. This car is just so cool. It also
All
had
right.
one of the coolest ads ever, where it like broke down how rare it was. Like it said going chance that you'll get to the top of Everest. By the way, the chance of you getting there is like 1 in 25,000, or dying is 1 in 25,000 or something like that. Very special car.
Name it.
It's a Lamborghini Reventon Roadster.
Oh, the Reventon.
Reventon. Okay, so you don't have that one.
I don't have that one. No.
Okay, what about?
I think my chance of getting a Countach have gone down. This is the M1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Bravo. Thank you,
Very
Filippo.
good. Very
Thank you,
good.
thank you.
Well
Again,
done.
not
How
a
do you
supercar
know
brand.
this car?
Not a supercar brand.
But still, it's so old.
I mean, it's in the public discourse.
Yeah, the last I walked into a bar the other week and saw, man, they should bring back the M1. That's what people were saying.
It's in the public.
Just
What
for-
the hell is he even talking
I
about?
don't know.
Wow.
Man.
I'm
Yeah.
really impressed. You the thing about the rear?
No.
So the rear of the car has 2 BMW logos, one on either side.
Really?
BMW claimed the reason for this was when you get passed by it, people didn't want they didn't want the general public thinking it was a Ferrari or Lamborghini. They wanted to know it was a BMW.
2 BMW logos, which they didn't do again until they brought it back on the
1M.
X2.
Yep.
On each side. That's right.
And you know what? It was the same thing. They thought when you got past,
The one people think this is an Elva.
they didn't want people to think it was anything other than a front-wheel drive 87 horsepower diesel.
Someone got a
BMW.
great lease on.
Someone's leasing for $249 a month.
Oh, Lotus Elise.
No.
No, but like close. Exige. Excuse me. Exige.
No.
No.
No. This is you got to have some real knowledge.
It looks like a long Lotus.
It does.
does.
There's a reason for that.
That is what a lot of people said about it.
That was kind of the main criticism.
What is it?
What do you mean? What is it? You
I have
don't
no
know?
idea. No, I've named all the Lotuses that look like this. Which is the Elise and Exige.
Yes, this is a Hennessy Venom.
Oh, of course.
The Hennessy Venom. So
forgot, yeah.
they created this. They claimed it was the fastest car in the world. They took an Elise and longed it.
I mean, they did, right? Like that's.
It's got like 38 cylinders.
Yes, he would say they did the same thing with the Boxer. For that car, they longed a
They
Boxer.
longed the Boxster. that's fully
It's like the
posed.
wiener dog of. Just long.
That's exactly what it is.
Red Lotus
That is
with a-
exactly what it is.
Yep.
All right, next one.
Okay. Yeah, I can't read that. I
But
can't read that.
I don't
That's
think
not-
it's readable, really.
It's not. Huh.
I don't know what hints to give you here, Filippo.
Huh. The badge is. I'm trying to place the badge.
You don't know that illustrious brand, well-known history.
Storied, some might say.
Raced in Monaco, raced in Le Mans, raced in Indy. Can't promise it did any of those things.
It did
Can I
not.
get a hint from Kennan? Permanently, because I don't think Doug knows anything else.
Mel,
That'd be helpful for me.
pretty much, you have reviewed one of these.
Yeah.
It was the video did very well. I remember watching it. It was insane. I don't really know what hints to give you. There's nothing I can do to help you.
No, I'll tell you the hint to give him, but you'll get it instantly. But you have to admit that you don't know what it is.
I don't
so
know.
give it-
I don't have a clue.
The company now owns Bugatti in the Volkswagen umbrella.
The company.
They're Croatian.
Oh, Rimac. Not the Navera, the other one.
Navera.
Oh, it was Navera. Okay.
What is he? What other one? What's he even talking
I
about?
thought Navera was the
He
new
knows
one.
the Navera, and he's not
I
even.
thought Navera was
The whole
new
purpose
that
of
is the new one.
one. Right. Well, what was the other one called?
There was no other
I
one.
thought there was one. Okay. I thought there was
There
like
was
a new,
like
new
a
one.
weird concept thing that they did years ago, but I don't think it got any success. Do you remember that?
Yeah. All right.
Remax.
You know what we should have on here was the Bertone Mantide. Do you remember that?
No, I don't
Oh,
know the
good.
Mantide.
It's heinous.
Okay, this is a Porsche,
Okay.
It is.
obviously.
Yeah.
Um,
Germany missions is valid.
it is.
That's part of it, actually. But he won't get that little aspect of it, and I will. I'll happily mention it. But
I should know. I assume it's some I guess it is a homologated race car.
Yeah.
Yeah. What gave that away? was it the intake on the roof?
Well, no, that's the race car part.
Maybe it's the
fact
giant
that-
wing
fact
near the
that-
center.
That registration is current is what told me it was homologated.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you race cars here, so you probably could have known it was homologated because it is a.
Does it
in the-
start with a 9?
I'm not answering. I'm not giving you hints. Get the damn car. Everybody knows this.
It's the
Kennan and
919.
Oh, the 919.
The 919.
So you don't even realize he doesn't even know Porsche. We should put 959 here. You don't even know
I knew
Porsche's
959.
like
I thought
history.
about, I knew he'd know Puffy. He'd know the Puffy.
I-
But we
was
wouldn't have
silly enough.
accepted 959. We only would have accepted Puffy 911.
Oh, good point. That's
Right,
That's
right.
true. I haven't called it a
what is this
959 forever.
Years.
Just the puff. Yeah,
What is
puff.
this called?
This is a 911 GT1.
Oh, sure. Got it.
Oh, sure. Got it.
You don't know anything.
that makes sense.
It was a GT race car that turned into it was a
Right.
911, and they
Right.
made
I
some
got
for
that
the
it was
road.
based on a 911. Incredibly.
Based on a 911.
Yeah, the headlights do give that
headlights
away,
give that
don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, we're doing better than I thought, nevertheless, despite the fact that I haven't gotten one right in about.
Yeah, it's
It's been a run.
They've gotten progressively harder. Okay. In the end, you got how many? 7.5.
7.5 out of
I think
23.
it was 24, right?
Well, keep in mind, one you got rid of.
We got rid of 2 because you cheated. And then
All right.
by that I mean we forgot to take the model name out of the picture.
7.5 out of 22, which is more than 33%. I consider myself victorious.
Yes, you did very well at naming
Thank you.
supercars.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Who do you think did better between the Kennan and the Filippo?
I think.
I think that my challenge was harder. And of
course you do.
Therefore, I was.
You're right. Your
victorious.
challenge was hard. The cars are stationary on a screen, not moving away from you. You're absolutely right. Much harder for you.
You only have like 8 seconds to see
Right,
it as it
and
goes by.
yeah, that's,
Wait.
We
No.
let him see the brand too on every car.
Well, half the cars had labels.
and we did
badges
no
on them.
no car here was older than what 1977. Meanwhile,
think
I
we
just
saw
any
it-
car like
So in other words, Kennan thinks he had a harder time, and you think you had a harder time.
But Kennan.
Mine also-
And in
we're
the
in a
end, I think
Honda
both
Accord.
of you did terribly, and you both should be ashamed of yourselves.
I
Goodbye,
am.
everyone.
Goodbye.